Yeah, I'm feeling like a collective aura, but in particular, there's like this ROC Nation vibe coming off there. Bongi. Congratulations! It's a pretty cool group to be part of.
Oh, definitely. Thank you so much. I think it probably still needs to sink in. It's been an exciting, I would say, a month now, because obviously I knew before they announced it that it was happening. It did take some time for us to get into, the partnership. I needed to know who they are, what's they about, and our meetings that we had, they look like very keen into taking a Bongi from where she is to a different stage, and I'm quite excited for that. I always plan for the future, and that's for me is very important to have them on board. Yes, man, I think it's just fantastic.
Now, this is an organisation started by, overseen by Jay-Z. When Sia signed after the World Cup, everyone was, wow, Jay-Z signed Sia. If you'd said to people just a few years ago, Jay-Z's company is going to be signing a South African netball player, most people would have smiled at you politely and told you not to drink quite so much. Because not that you weren't deserving of that as a sport, but that's just not where netball was. And yet suddenly there's a World Cup on the horizon, people are looking at the sport in a different view. And I think not just for you as Bongi, but for the sport of netball, this is a really big endorsement.
It is massive. It's really big, and I think probably at this stage I look at it not only for netball players, but for females, female athletes. I think we do a lot more than what we're getting back. I think the recognition is still not as where we would want it to be. So I have to say thank you so much again to ROC Nation Sports, firstly for recognizing me, but I'm not looking at this for myself only. So I think it's paving the way for all the netballers out there, and also just the female athletes at large. Inequality, we talk about that, and I think this is just the start of probably the big things coming up. And we've played this sport, we've been doing fantastic things, but there hasn't been much happening. So I think it's just about time. It is happening. It's just fantastic for our sport.